Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. So let's see what's going on in the next 3 months, but we're going to first find out what is going on right now, anything that may have happened. Oh, looks like you're healing, so it's a good start, collective. And collective just means that you are one of the zodiac signs that may resonate with the reading. Yeah, there is some heartache here. So, trying to heal this heartache, wanting justice for this. Now, this could indicate that you will get a chance to see the karma that happens here. Yeah, somebody you may have walked away from or walked away from you, breaking your heart. This is a King of Pentacles, so maybe they had money and they held that over your head, or some injustice that's happened here. Maybe they made more than you. There was a romance with this. So with this King of Pentacles. So they did romance you. Oh, well, let's see. What's this? But it was a lot of, okay, 10-10. We have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This is indicating that it was a lot for you to carry on this. You were doing most of the work on this and you felt betrayed by this person. Let's see what's going on with this. Nine of Wands. So there was some kind of healing that you're doing from this. Now, maybe it was somebody that injured you. Maybe you were in an accident with them. Maybe there was some type of illness. But whatever happened here, whether it was just a breakup or other things that happened, you were trying to heal these wounds that but you're showing up as the warrior too. So you are stronger than you realize. This is success after this setback, that you're still going strong despite what happened to you. All right. Yeah, there is something coming into shore for you that isn't going to be too far off. You can see it in the bay. It just has to land onto land. Land onto land. That's interesting. I'm not sure why some things come out the way they do. It hasn't hit shore. It hasn't hit the beach. You know what I mean? Hasn't come up on land. Let's see. Oh, this might even be something you have manifested. Now, keep in mind, it's important when you manifest that you put it in terms like you already have it. So when you indicate this in your manifestation, it's important that you are, that your words are that you already have it. So if you are saying, I can't wait for this to happen, uh, and you're not saying it already happened, then it's always just going to be just out of reach. So it's important that you say it in a way that is like it's already there, not that it's coming to you, that you haven't received it yet. It's important that you first that you already have these things, that you've already experienced these things, and you can't wait for what's going to happen next. So that's fine, because then that leads into what you do have again. So I can't wait to see where I go next. And then you can list off the places you've already gone to, if it's traveling, or if it's a place you're going to buy a house, or maybe it's where you have your dream house, or whatever the case is, that it's already there. Otherwise, it's always going to be just out of reach and may never show up. So, Four of Wands. So you're looking to have that happy home, that happy existence with this person. Maybe it's a new home. Maybe it's travel. Maybe love is in the air. This is that beautiful scenario of, I want to say play house, but you're not playing. This is experiencing this. So this is where you are feeling at peace and where a place you can rest your head. Okay. So this is doing holiday celebrations with your family and your person's family, your soulmate's family. So these are all the things you're looking to have. Now, maybe you've experienced a breakup here or something of a romance that kind of maybe didn't go the way you'd hoped. You're still healing from this. However, there is something coming in for you that you have manifested this happy home. So we will see what's going on here with your soulmate when they show up for you. Let's just see who's in and around you right now, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when I say ugly, I don't mean their appearance. I am talking about a soul level here, the energetic level. All right, there might be some dependency here. Now, you know what you're dependent on. Maybe you don't like to be alone. Maybe that's codependency with a person. Maybe it's codependency on a substance or alcohol or whatever. Maybe it's food. Maybe you stress eat. I don't know. Whatever the case is, there's some dependency here. What else? Oh, maybe you're depending on the court system to do the right answer here. Ah, it has to do with you're depending on the court system here about a theft. So, whatever this person did, maybe you're taking them to court. All right. There's a pleasant letter that you may get from this person that you aren't wanting to deal with. Maybe here, let's just see. Yeah, there's some type of change that happens maybe within that letter. Let's just see. About some expectation. They may be expecting the answer to go in their way. Maybe they changed their thoughts on this letter. Maybe they put the letter in about you that may change what's going to happen. But you're depending on this to go in your favor here. False person. Yeah, there's interesting enough. You're both maybe accusing each other as being somebody in a mask as a possible theft or somebody that's manipulating things, maybe trying to take some money of some sort. So let's just see what's going on here. I don't know, there's some pressure on your side about a theft here, but you're trusting the process here. There's a lot of pressure on you about this. And it is a rival. Somebody, maybe at work, maybe this has to do with works, maybe money went missing, maybe the rival took it, maybe one of you is accusing the other. Yeah, this person maybe is declining that it was them. This could be your partner that is doing this, saying it was you or saying it was them, or you're saying it was them, they're saying it was you. They may be paying someone to observe something, or maybe they have a partner that's observing. Um, they may be declining about somebody observing you or stalking you or whatever this is. Okay, and you're getting support and they're looking for support. So there's maybe about support about what happened to you within this. Maybe this person was a stalker and was really making your life a living hell. Let's just see what kind of energetic emotions came up. You were disappointed in all of this. There was an invitation to release expectations and open to what is actually unfolding. So you may be realizing that it wasn't what you thought it was. You have confidence. So it may have been that they wanted to break that confidence in you, maybe make you feel like you had a chance with something. You're disappointed in somebody here and overwhelmed at the proceedings that might be going on here, having to go to court. The other person is feeling the pressure. They feel powerless because it's no longer up to them or their decision. It is going in through the court system. And they may have some excitement that there's anticipation here that they're going to win this with this letter. And you're both feeling some loneliness in this. This may be feeling like this loneliness is because maybe you both thought the other person was something else. Oh, yeah, there's jealousy here. Maybe you'll be surprised about the jealousy this person feels towards you. Um, it may be that the judge is going to see this as pure jealous situation here. Jealousy was the factor in all of this. I'm going to put that here. It's like feeling alone, even though you're in a room full of people. All right, let's look at what you were meant to learn because trust the timing of your life. There's a reason it's coming in to free you from unnecessary worry because there's so much pressure and things here. You don't need to worry, just trust that it's going to go in your favor and feel it, know it, because you are walking into light. So you're going to get out of this darkness with this person, whatever this is, because it's a lesson in silence, because you are ready for a new chapter. So there may be something that maybe they say too much by writing this letter, and that changes the verdict because of what they put in this letter. This may be that whatever they put in there is going to have to be a lesson that they may have to relearn or something like that, where they have to write about a new chapter. And because it's a gift wrap in hardship, yeah. So this person is going to pay the price for the justice is going to come out in your favor. So I feel like they may end up realizing what the lesson is. And if they don't, they may learn it and learn it and learn it. Justice will prevail. You may even witness the justice in this. And because your heart knows the way. So they're going to find that this is really hard because of them being this false person. With the number 8 here, this may have some actions that they took to achieve material abundance or some type of success or power, maybe power over you, or maybe they changed some messages or made some moves that they shouldn't be or shouldn't have done. So let's just see about your soulmate, this person you are manifesting. Oh, it's a twin flame marriage, and it doesn't have to be a marriage. So let's just kibosh that right now. It could be a long-term relationship. It doesn't mean that you have to sign your life away if that's how you see it. um, it's not a marriage. It's necessarily if that's not how you see it or want it. So however it applies to you. Okay. And energy balance. So this is where your energy balances with this person on a frequency that you both share. And it is going to be in divine timing. So hurry up and wait. You never can tell when that may be. It will be when you're both ready. And you are healing at this time, even though you are asking for this. There is some issues. You don't want to be dragging this baggage with you into a new relationship. All right, you're going to have a great bond with this person. This connection feels like you maybe knew them from lifetimes. It's going to be like, there you are. I've been looking all my life for you. Or, you might even say, where have you been all my life? There is a sole purpose that this person has. Now, they may say these things to you, or if this sounds more like you, then flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do for it to resonate. Perfect alignment. So your frequency is humming just perfectly. So the energy balance and the perfect alignment is coming into play. And you both have that self love. So you both have done some healing here. So you can trust to love yourself fully with this person and know that they're going to do the same. So whoever this new person is that's coming in that you've manifested, looks like it may work out. But just remember, divine timing, it will be when spirit makes it happen. So don't try to navigate it yourself. This will happen when divine timing is open to this. Okay. So you may have caught somebody in the act. This could have been why they broke your heart. You may have not given up on love because you are seeing the 2 cups behind you. So even though your whole life or felt like everything came crashing down and all the cups were empty, you still didn't give up on true love. Look at that. Look at, I can't make it up. You haven't given up on marriage or given up about a long-term relationship that lasts a lifetime. That fairy tale happiness, family, stability, that relationship you're looking for, like this. So you haven't given up on that. Let's see about the false person. Yeah, this is ended. This is the reason it ends. You may even be looking at some come forward and tell the truth. Uh, you might be asked for the truth. Maybe you have to go up on the stand to say so. And then there is where this recognition is going to come about your truth. You have what happened and you have proof maybe about their behavior towards you, the stalking, the letters, the texts, the evidence, if you will. You're getting support because of this negative situation. Maybe what has happened here is giving you PTSD or something along those lines. They maybe had a lot of money to put towards this, making your life maybe a living freaking hell. Let's just see. Yeah, you may have contemplated marriage here. Maybe there was even love here. And you even showed up as a counterpart, or they showed up as a counterpart to you, or acted as if they were one. Let's see, because your heart knows the way. Okay. You are showing up with a lot of confidence once you learn a lesson here or these lessons. Yeah, you're going to be building on your empire, your planning things. You're looking to have that emotional harmony with somebody. Maybe it's generational wealth that you're building for generations to come. Maybe this is inheritance coming in, properties. You might even be celebrating all of this win that happens with this. Let's look at the self-love. Okay, it may be about looking at that darker side of yourself. This could be facing those things about yourself, maybe about control issues, maybe about what it is that you learned about yourself dealing with this person that you have dealt with, what to see in other people. Sometimes when you see somebody's darkness, you can see, and you've been through that darkness, you can see others' darkness as well. And you might even put in a spell like something like you will never be tricked again by anyone that you encounter from now on. You will always see that they are trying to trick you or have an ulterior motive, something that is hidden behind things that you are going to be able to see. And let's see, this person here, they may be a Capricorn. They could be somebody that's facing their dark side themselves at this side or at this time. They could just be a Capricorn, somebody that's emotionally available for you. And whatever is in the past is dead and buried. And I feel like this is kind of suggesting that whatever was dark in their life is now been let go of. That 10 of swords. This is an ending. These are deep wounds. This may have even been betrayal. It was a painful end. Maybe they were stabbed in the back, or there was some fear when it comes to having this beautiful love with you, that it looks like you would never want anyone to have or take that from you. Yeah, this may even be a healing energy that you both have when it comes to this love. It's a healing connection that's going to help you heal from the past wounds, any PTSD, anything like that. You will have that healing. This may be somebody from your past. Now, I feel like with this, it may be this new person coming in. It might be a new person that you have been longing for, and this might be those past lives. This doesn't necessarily mean this lifetime. These might be joyful memories you're getting from the past, like when you say things like, "Where have you been all my life? I've been looking for you," or like you feel like you know this person for lifetimes. Yeah, there's that equal give and receive. I like this. This person is willing to part with some of their pentacles, giving to charity or giving back to society or the animal kingdom or maybe even spirit by doing some type of service. All right, let's have a look here. Pisces? No, this is not Pisces. I already did Pisces. This is the collective. Sorry about that. All right, so collective. Maybe it is a Pisces. I don't know. You know your situation. Then just remember it is an energetic level. It is not necessarily having to do with, wow, doesn't have necessarily to do with a Pisces. However, it could be. However, that is to you, it is energetic. So don't take it so much in a literal sense, but more the essence of some type of message coming for you. So you have some indication about what's going to happen in the future or in the now. So serendipity. This is a fated connection, a happy accident. They may have an S in their name. Relax, make time for you, plan a vacation. You are healing. So don't dwell on the past, but acknowledge the past in order to see what it was important that you needed to learn about yourself. Instead of pointing fingers about who did what to whom, it's important that you this could be a divorce too. Maybe it got ugly. I don't know. However that shows up. Expansive, branching out, being social, having that extensive influence to others. Maybe you have a channel. Soulful, profound meaning, significant event that happens, maybe a marriage, maybe you talked about marriage or this person talked about marriage that it never came to be. Maybe they had no intention of actually getting married. So there was some profound meaning, some heartfelt passion, maybe significant event that you thought might happen with this person, but never did. You're building now for yourself. This is a gift from spirit. Maybe you see the future. You're devoted to spirit. And romance, being courted, treating yourself, and falling in love. And there's that justice. Once again, you may end up taking that stand and seeing what's going on with that. Maybe you have to be impartial. Maybe there's those legal matters that happen. But whatever the case is, you may end up seeing their karma being faced with that, and you get to have that front row seat to see that happening. Whew. All right, so maybe you have a JSSRDER for your person's namesake, that first, middle, last, or all of the above. So anyhow, that is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. Of course, I am still looking to get that 10,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, remember to subscribe now. If you haven't done so already, of course, it does help the channel. I appreciate you. It doesn't cost a thing. And it does make it so that other people can see these messages. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and I will see you next time. Later.